Hello again, Jerry's Old Guy Review. So I just decided to make a quick little video today. It's been pouring rain for 2 days, so I've just been enjoying my new workbench. But I thought I would show you some alternatives, or possibly you've already seen or used these items that if you do crazy things like build a trailer that doesn't exist, or you just want to work on your 114 scale, just building. A lot of these items that I use, I get locally, so I don't have to go to a hobby shop. I can go to a box store, a local hardware store, a metal supply store, all of which I have more readily accessible than building supplies at my local RC shop. So, this trailer I'm working on now is for my heavy haul, so I wanted it to be big. And this, except for a few of the holdovers from the Tamiya trailer, the rear bumper, axle assemblies, the legs, most of it is just sourced metal that I got from my hobby shop or my local hardware stores, wherever I could find them. Some of these items are going to come from a craft store. Sorry about my squeaky chair. It's brand new and it's squeaking already. So these are the planks that come with any Tamiya trailer. Now, instead of having to order these all the time and wait, I have two craft stores in town which carry balsa wood. This one I did a little coating just to see if it made it a little sturdier. It is pretty weak that you could stick your fingers in it, but if you put some stain or something on it, it becomes a lot stiffer. Now, it's a little bit wider than the Tamiya stuff, but the Tamiya stuff is actually thicker, which wasn't a big deal for me because these come in, I believe it was 36 inches. Now I have some smaller stuff just because of all this business going on right now. I bought out all the big wood. So I got some smaller stuff, and I figured in my mind, they're not always going to repair their trailers with the right stuff. They're going to probably fix a flatbed trailer with whatever you can get, which is exactly what I did. I just glued this one down, so it's waiting, but I used 5 of the thicker ones for, say, the drive path where the tires are going to come on. And then there's the smaller ones, smaller in the center, till you get to the big 5 again. And then I'm just going to probably do a little bit of a stain on it, just a little bit, because I actually like the way the balsa wood shows the wear and damage from the tires, things driving up and down on it. But I ran out, so my front section is going to be a hodgepodge of my collection. So that takes care of the wood items. But now, these trailers in general, they're a frame. They have a flat piece of metal. Or, as I like to use, which, once again, Home Depot or Lowe's has this aluminum. You could use that for a base. Or, if you don't want to do planks at all, also a Home Depot item. It just looks like wood. It's a thin little deal. You can cut it out and just if you don't want to use the planks, but I don't use it as much for a covering because you can't see the planks. But like what I did with this one, which is on both top and bottom, is I went to a local semi-supply store and got big sheets of this. It's for making mud flaps. Works great for a filler here because these 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch angles I get are actually a little bit taller than the Tamiya ones. So if you fill that in with this and then put a piece of wood on it, you'll get just the barest of lips and you'll have a sturdier deck, which I wanted for this heavy haul because everything's tying in together. It's got braces in all the what I'm assuming is going to be the heaviest duty areas, and I just braced and braced. This is a pretty thick material, so it adds a little bit of strength. But like I said, local hobby shop, Home Depot, Lowe's, they have this angle and all kinds of. You got that one's a 1/2 by 1/2. That's a 1/2 by, I'm not even sure. You got straight sections. You've got big sections, which I use these to make the frame rails. And you can go over here to more. You've got some big honking stuff. More thick straight sections. You've got different size C channels. I just keep good collection of everything I can find. You know, more thick channel. Brake lines, always good. Now, this is mainly all aluminum. But, so if you have a steel distributor, or even at the local box store, you can get, what is that? That's solid steel. So if you really want to make it strong, you got solid steel, you got box steel, smaller box steel. I've used these for chassis. That way I can weld them. Once you weld that sucker together, it's not coming apart. So, I just thought I'd share a little of your building supplies. Anyone care to comment on what you use for your building supplies? Let me know in the comments. If this is helpful, let me know. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Jerry, Old Guys Review.